So now we're going to move on to passing. Passing is a very important skill in soccer because, like we've talked about, in soccer, you're going to have a defender on you. You're going to have somebody near you. So you might not always be open to take a shot or to advance the ball down the field. But a teammate might be. So being able to make that pass accurately and efficiently so that they can maybe score or they can get open, that's a very important skill to have. So we're going to practice this with my friend here, the Cone. You have seen him before. Say hey. He's going to be my partner. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. Let's see. Probably about right here. So not too far away. Line up in front of him. And then whenever I get ready to pass, what I'm going to try to do is get it within these two purple cones. My goal is to get it to him. I want to make sure that he gets the ball. But we got to realize with soccer is obviously we have our feet and our legs to use. So if I'm the cone and that ball comes here or here, I'm able to stretch out and reach it with my foot. So that's kind of your target range. Again, if you're at home and you don't have cones or a big cone like this, that's fine. You can use something like your trash can. Set it in the middle, maybe 2 cups or 2 bowls or something. Maybe not ones that you might break, but you can find something to set those boundaries and to set that marker to practice passing. So now let's get into the skill. So one thing with passing that we've got to kind of understand is that how the power of that pass is all dependent on where our partner is. If my partner is all the way downfield and I've got to make that pass, it's going to be a different form, a different way to do it. But if he's right beside us or close to us, then this is what it would look like. So all you're going to do is you're going to have whatever your non-dominant leg is going to be the one on the ground. So for me, that's going to be my left leg because I'm right-legged. From here, move up a little bit. So my left foot is on the ground. From here, you see I got my hips squared to my partner. I'm not facing sideways. I'm not facing the other way or backwards, obviously. My hips are squared to my partner. All I'm going to do is lift that back leg. So for me, that's my dominant leg. And then again, like dribbling, I'm going to make contact with this ball with the inside of my foot. So I'm going to go lift and hit right to my partner. And he gets the ball. So now let's bring it back. Let's do it again. Same thing. Got my leg down, lift, and hit. That one was a little, it didn't go right to him, but it did get in between those cones, so that was still good. I'm going to show you this, and then we're going to do a little drill. So, same thing, got my leg down, lift, and hit. That's all it is. And of course, there are different ways that would happen depending on where your partner is. I'm going to show you some of those, but now let's move on to a drill. All right, guys, what's going on? So, move around a little bit. So what we're going to do now is a passing drill. So this is going to work on, obviously, passing accurately. As you guys see, I've got one cone here and one there. If you can't see them, there you go. You guys see I got one on the left, one on the right side. But all I'm going to do is try to pass this ball consecutively. So that means back to back in between these cones. What that will allow us to do is also to receive a pass. So when we receive a pass, this is what it will look like. Of course, we want to make sure that we give that ball space and kind of room so it doesn't just bounce off our foot and die. So this is what I mean by that. If let's say I'm going to kick this ball to the wall, and let's say it coming back as my partner passing to me. You guys see how that just happened. If right there I just put my foot down and it stops, that ball has a chance of rolling over our foot, bouncing up a little bit. It makes it difficult so that we can't control it as well. So let me show you that one more time. This is what you do not want to do. You guys see it just kind of rolled and bounced up a little bit. Instead, what we want to do is try to cradle that ball and to give a little bit when it comes to our foot. So this is what that looks like. All right, so I'm going to kick it, and as it's coming back, I'm going to be soft with it and make sure I give it a little room to breathe so that it can survive that hit and not bounce up in the air. So you guys saw there again how I kind of stopped it. You guys see I'm moving with the ball. My foot is kind of cradling and catching that ball. It's hitting my foot at about my toe and rolling inwards, so then it doesn't bounce up and go every which way. Let me show you again. Boom, just like that. That's what it should look like instead of this. Because you see, I lose control of that ball. So this drill, what I want you to do at home or wherever you can go, where you have like a wall like this, and you don't even have to have these cones, but you just want to try to get that ball back and forth accurately, depending on where you are. So all you're going to do is continue to kick that ball back and forth, working on passing that ball to the wall and receiving it. So let me show you what it's going to look like, full speed. So I'm going to tap, and then give, tap, give, tap, give, tap, and give. All right, and I can continue to do that. I'm gonna see how many times I can get it in a row without messing up. All right, and go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, that messed up. So that rolled up a little bit. So I got 7. Obviously, you can keep going, see how many you can get in a row without that ball bouncing up, and how many times you can give with it, so that you can receive that pass well. All right, guys. So that's all we're going to do for dribbling and passing today. Tomorrow, with our next video, we're going to combine the two, because that's something that happens very often in the sport of soccer. So tomorrow, we're going to look at how we dribble and pass, and we're also, I think, going to look at shooting. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a good day.